Pre-recorded live from Nerd Talk Studios, it's the 25th episode spectacular of
1337 FM.
Talk Radio.
Engage.
And welcome to the 25th episode of our little show here. I am Mark Langell.
I'm Matt Flowers.
And I'm Mike Byrne.
Man, put those back in your shirt.
No, keep them out.
Well, she's 80 years old.
That's all
she's
right.
80
I don't
years
discriminate.
old.
I'm not ageist.
You hooked me up with a bald woman.
I mean, you can't complain.
Jeez, bald. Sorry.
Yeah, so
So we made it to number 25.
quarter of 100.
Big
Wow.
2-5, 5 times 5.
Yeah.
Mm.
No special guests tonight, unfortunately.
But three amazing guests.
Who needs the
Yeah.
guest when you got the rest?
That's right. We are the ones that made this show. It's on our backs. We're going to...
It's on.
Tattooed on our backs.
It's on. Yeah, like the Yakuza.
Yeah.
Yakuza.
We're all wearing our 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio t-shirts.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
all of us.
totally am.
Yes. You sound like you are, don't you?
Can't you hear it?
Can't
Yeah.
you hear the shirt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can't you hear it with the little stain I have on there from my supper?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't have a hole. Well, I guess I got 4 holes in my shirt.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to
Technically,
put
yeah.
on if it ain't got holes.
Technically.
in it, right?
Ooh.
That's how
And
shirts
that's
work.
a little bit of mind candy for you there.
Mind candy.
I think I actually got a chocolate stain on my shirt. I think it was because I was
Nothing gets chocolate out. See?
See?
No, it's not chocolate. It's protein powder.
Well, I think it was I was baking your banana bread actually.
Well, it was really good banana bread, by the way.
Thank you.
I was
Enjoyed
gonna,
it.
I actually, when you said that you were going to bake him a cake, and you said, "What is your favorite kind of cake?" And he said, banana. I was like,
Banana
"Do you mean banana bread or banana cake?" Because I came up with a really good idea.
banana cake is a real thing.
Well,
I
if
think
it's like
real.
banana bread,
It's
what's the best thing to have on banana bread?
Butter.
Yeah. Microwave.
Microwave, then you put butter on it.
No.
Whatever
Well,
you're-
there's one more. You're missing a word before the word butter.
Melt it?
No,
I don't know.
peanut.
No.
That might...
Peanut butter and banana bread.
I like to take a banana and dip it in the thing of peanut butter and then eat that.
I was
So
thinking,
yeah, I could see that.
Banana and
take
peanut
a
butter
round
sandwiches.
pan, make your dough. Get a round pan
Dough.
to make a round cake like you would, and
A
get
banana
cream
bread
cheese and
cake.
peanut butter.
Mm.
Peanut butter cream cheese icing.
Sounds pretty good.
Wouldn't that be the gear?
Yeah.
And if you were like,
It might need to be. You might need to prepare the cream cheese. You might need to sweeten it a little bit. Put maybe a little
for
bit of
sure.
vanilla, maybe some powdered sugar.
I know
Yes,
you're
definitely some powdered sugar.
a great culinary artist, so I'm going to give you my little recipe for a delicious snack.
Recipe.
You take a
Oh God!
you take a tortilla wrap
Oh,
and you put peanut butter and banana in it, and you grill that in a pan with oil, like a quesadilla, but
That's
it's
like-
got peanut butter
I
and
just
banana.
thought- something.
isn't that like? Don't they
Elvis's-
have that in Mexico? That sounds like it's Mexican.
I think they just kind of put everything on a flat wrap.
Holmes, you gotta beat it there. Put a banana in it.
Well, Labradorians, eh? Don't even know what that pita is.
You? Just made me think of something that I think you showed me years ago. Now you've not met that many years ago, and it's something you told me about on the Reading Rainbow snack involving a
Oh
banana.
yeah, the verb. That video makes me so happy.
Oh,
There's like the little bumpers in between his books
he's
and his thing.
just suffering.
Just LeVar Burton with like a back, like sitting in a studio in a chair and like, do you know what my favorite snack is? I can't remember what he called it, but it takes a banana
Yeah.
and a slice of like
American cheese.
Kraft single, like an American cheese slice.
Oh.
Wraps it around the banana and takes this big old bite out of it and looks at the camera and goes, mmm.
And like you could tell, he's just
As
in
soon as the
pain.
camera's gone, he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
like crusty.
Like
What is in
a
that?
Kraft single, like
Yeah,
that.
Processed cheese slice
Processed
wrapped around a
cheese,
banana.
yeah.
processed
Okay.
cheese
I
product.
could
For our
understand
American
if
listeners.
it was real cheese, but
Well, even then,
wax cheese, right?
yeah,
Like
it's
a baby bell, hollowed out, so you can fit a banana inside of it.
But I just love because I think we watched it. I found it, and after like 10 minutes of searching on YouTube,
His face is just
and then he kind of goes,
priceless.
and there's there's no,
There's no
there's nothing behind that voice. Like, and his
no
face,
joy in his
kind of
face
just
at all.
his eyebrows kind of go down. He goes,
So sensuous.
and
You
it just,
better be paying me to put that in my mouth.
and he's just like,
That's what she said.
I do. I can't say it because I said the line. Somebody had to say it. So I'm glad you jumped on that.
Yeah.
That's what
What
she
she
said.
so we're having a cool relaxed time this episode. We know we're
Yeah.
Cool
having
as
a
a
drink.
cucumber.
We're
If we're doing this because we're stressed out, we're doing it for the wrong reasons, for sure.
Wait. So what are we all sipping on?
I got some Sam Adams Rebel IPA. It's actually really good. It's pretty hoppy.
Are you a
but
rebel
it's-
without a cause?
It's refreshing.
I'm drinking the old standby Michelob Ultra.
Machala.
Ultra. The Ultra makes it sound like
MK
super.
Ultra.
Bolachemi.
Oh.
You all right there?
You
A
like,
little backwards.
would you like to buy a? Would you like to buy a
Yeah.
vowel?
Like there's this friend of mine who has a friend because she lives in Japan for a while.
Okay.
She
Japan.
taught English in somewhere,
China.
and she
Japan.
met a bunch of Japanese. And
Japan.
I don't know if this missus is from Japan or where she's from in Asia, but her name is something NG. And I'm like, how do you say that? And she's like, well, it's like ing, and I'm like,
Mm.
It's
My
the,
name
sound,
is-
it's the sound you make when you eat a banana wrapped with a cheese slice.
Mrs. Please report to the office, I suppose.
Like, so just,
At the principal's office, Miss. Swing.
oh God,
I'm drinking a coffee. That's fine.
he's not
Is it
drinking a beer.
Folgers?
It's Nescafe.
Nescafe.
Is it one of those 3-in-1s?
It's instant.
Those are so convenient. I got instant in my house too.
I love it.
I'm not a big fan of the chicory taste of instant coffee.
Well, you can buy the. You can
You
buy
know the
it.
chicory taste? You
Don't know
know,
what that
the
is.
chicory.
Yeah,
Is it? It's
Didn't
not.
you taste the chicory before?
Sure, it's not
you
like
can
a
get like
chintzy
the
taste?
Nescafe with the yellow label, which is like all chicory.
It's just nothing but chicory.
Yeah, it's chicory because it's not from a coffee bean or whatever it is, like the leaf.
What is chicory?
It's
Is it a type of wood or something?
it's
That's what I thought.
it's like a coffee substitute kind of thing.
Does it have the caffeine like coffee?
It does, yeah.
So
I'm not a big fan of it.
so it's served-
bought
Why
it
would
'cause
they
it was-
call it coffee, instant coffee, and not call it instant chicory?
Because everyone's like, what? The,
That would be awesome. Instant chicory.
it sounds like trickery.
Chick.
Uri. Doc.
Chick or cheat.
I'm trying to see how many times I can say the word
Hickory,
chicory before you all
chicory,
tell me
doc.
to shut up.
Would you say?
Hickory chicory duck.
Hickory chicory doc. Come have a sit on my
Oh,
Doc.
Ooh,
don't let your mind go in the gutter.
sock
Yeah.
my dog.
So yeah,
Socket.
Sorry. Give me a few more beers and I'll be swearing up a storm.
Just start double fisting.
That's
yeah.
what she
there
said.
you go.
Don't spill your bottle.
Oh. No, my bottle's empty. There's nothing in it.
Oh well.
I polished it off.
Grab another.
Give me a minute.
Gosh.
I had a big supper.
I know it's hard to move after
I got-
eating a lot, eh?
I ate a lot of lasagna. It's on a
Lasagna.
slut. Yep, it's like a slut lasagna.
Yeah.
Lasagna.
So we should actually talk nerd talk, right? So I heard that
Sorry.
they put out the focus groups on the new Guardians Volume 2, and it came back as 100% approval rating.
The missus
for
who plays
movie.
Mantis is so nice looking. Oh man.
Mantis?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Her name's Palm something funny. That's not her
Has
last
she
name.
been in other movies or something?
No, she's from Quebec City.
Is
She's
she?
a South Korean Russian mix, and then it's just
I only seen her in
Voila.
the quick clip on the
There's-
Super Bowl ad.
There's another one where she gets hit by like a big piece of debris, and then like 2 seconds later, Drax is like, "Watch out!"
oh, okay.
And then everyone looks at him. He's like, "I tried." I love Drax,
He's so dry and
but I love.
yeah.
What made me
awesome.
laugh so hard is in the first trailer when like Mantis touches Star-Lord and she's like sexual love or something like that, and Drax just goes just starts laughing. I didn't laugh at that, but I laughed at who that made me think of. The missus that we worked with.
Was that
Mike,
Mantis?
that's Mantis.
She didn't have the little.
Yes, she does. She has two of
dingles
them.
on that.
Dingles.
I don't remember seeing the dingles on her on that trailer.
That
I'm
made me
talking
think
about
of
the antenna.
a certain pregnant missus we just finished working with.
What?
Just because just the way he reacted to that,
Drax.
and the way he is.
Is so this person?
Yes, because
Okay.
Not simple.
they're
but-
not a big, purple,
Just not-
strong man.
Don't get.
It's not that she's simple. She's just very simple.
It's not. That
She's
she's
just-
Well
simple,
said.
simple.
Well said.
She's just a
Okay.
bit, she's not like a stupid person. She's just you could tell her anything, she'll believe you.
Yeah.
She's very literal, and it's so funny because.
That's the word.
And
That's
then
the
it
word.
made me
Very
laugh because like, ha ha, you must be so embarrassed. And I was like, yeah,
I can imagine. Oh my God, you must be like so embarrassed about that.
they just told your
Yeah,
deepest,
you do
darkest secrets.
I see.
And then it
I
doesn't,
got it.
and I started laughing. I was like, yeah, that's her to a T.
Yeah.
Mm. But-
That's awesome.
Yeah, like apparently somebody is going to be Ego the Living Planet, which apparently was Star-Lord's father.
Yeah.
What? Okay, who's going to play a Living Planet? Maybe it's going to be like sort of Superman's father in Man of Steel, where it's sort of like just a hologram of him.
Or how they did Dormammu in.
Dormammu.
That was a good movie, man.
Oh yeah, you guys watched Doctor
I
Strange.
Yeah, we watched
enjoyed
that.
it so
Great movie.
much. That was a very good movie.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
And he just kept doing
He
it.
just kept.
What is happening?
Yeah. That was. We're speaking of the Doctor Strange movie, of course.
Yeah, it was great.
It was a good movie.
I really like Mads Mikkelsen could be in anything, and I love that guy.
It was Mad Mickles.
He's the bad guy. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
The
also
one that gets put in the Michael Jackson chamber. So you remember that thing that Doctor Strange throws at the bad guy, and
when his cape is
Cap-
like pulling him
catches
back.
him?
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going
yeah.
after the
it's like
axe.
a
Yeah.
body trap.
Yeah.
Matt swears Buddy did the moonwalk.
He
So
does this
calls
like
it
Michael Jackson move.
Michael
It's like,
Jackson. The Michael Jackson
He goes on
trap.
like one knee
Oh.
or something.
Yeah.
I was like squealing with laughter. Mark was like looking over at me. I was like, "It's the Michael Jackson armor."
Yeah. It's like, what is that? He got out, and he said, by now, he's got out of the Michael Jackson armor. And
Because when
sure
he-
enough, you go and see all the little pieces on the ground.
God.
He's like, the Michael Jackson armor.
You got like rhinestones on it. It was
Yeah.
a
So
white
that would
glove.
White
have-
glove. And,
You would show up at Neverland Ranch and he would just throw it at you and you wouldn't be able to escape.
well, and you have to dance, too, right?
Dance monkey dance.
Because the thing is,
Dun,
it sort of
dun,
wrapped onto him, and he kind of stood up, and he did like this backwards pivot on his right foot, and then like took 2 steps backward with his arms going, and then went down on a knee, and I just started laughing.
He
'Cause it
died.
just looked like a dance move, like a choreographed, like
Choreographed.
done. And
And maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe that was a throwback to Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
to Michael Jackson move, because Michael Jackson was known.
Should do a mashup of just that scene with the music.
Yeah.
Your
Oh, God.
highest
I
high
tried-
speed video.
tried to find it on YouTube.
Annie, are you okay?
Probably won't
Are
be
you
until, like,
okay?
it's released
Are you
on DVD or
okay,
something.
Annie?
I'm gonna buy that Blu-ray. That was a good movie.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It was good. I enjoyed
Do
it.
you agree that the cape is basically just the carpet from Aladdin?
Yeah.
It kind of,
But-
yeah.
But better?
Not.
Well, the carpet had its own character. That's just kind of like a little.
And they had a
convenient plot
lot
device.
more time of the carpet in Aladdin.
Yeah,
than
but that seems
in-
like the kind of feel they're going for.
yeah,
what
oh,
that
yeah,
is.
for sure.
But carpet was a character. The cape is just a little accessory.
Carpet.
Yeah.
And also when the cape grabs that bad guy and starts shaking him
Smack him
around.
in.
Matt,
yeah.
we,
When
we
it's on his
paused the
head,
movie, and
and it's
Matt says, "Did you ever see the
The
you ever see
bathroom.
the fight in the bathroom scene in Naked
Gun
Gun,
2.
where
Mm.
he throws the
Yeah.
towel
Oh,
into
yeah.
Buddy's face, and he's just like screaming into this
That's
towel.
I couldn't stop laughing. That movie made me laugh unintentionally twice.
because of
And-
that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, they're kind of funny scenes because
But the thing
they
is,
are, yeah.
you
It
just
was-
you just received extra funny out of them for personal reasons.
but see, what else annoyed me in a few times in that movie, there was sort of that really sort of lighthearted MCU comedy where it's
like when they wipes the tear away.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't have to do that.
and like when he's in the bathroom and it's like kind of like brushing his face, he's like, "Stop it."
Yeah.
I was just like, that was a little
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Well, I'm sure they just kind of felt like they
And-
didn't want to lose the core demographic of like
Mm.
your average moviegoer. They wanted to like, oh, this is a sad movie or this is serious. They didn't want to have too much of that
But
tension, I guess.
One that did make me laugh
Way before its downfall, but
one that did make me laugh that was like in it was when they were in I think the London Sanctum or whatever, and they break in and he's like, "You're very brave, Mister." He says, "Doctor, Mr. Doctor." No, it's strange. He said, "Yeah, maybe. Who am I to judge?"
That is like a Naked Gun airplane joke.
Yeah.
I thought that fitted perfectly, but the
The
rest
guy
of it was
obviously
like,
is like from a different century or millennia, so he wouldn't be like
Mr. Doctor.
Mr. Doctor.
Yeah.
But that made me laugh. But the other ones seemed like they were a little forced. Not forced.
What do you
but
think
it was
of like the
"Hey, this is
Wi-Fi?
funny." Yuck. And it
The
was like,
Wi-Fi password, Shambhala.
Yeah.
Shambhala. Is this my mantra? That's the Wi-Fi
No,
password.
Wi-Fi password.
We're not savages.
It was so obvious that well, at least in my opinion, that guy was going to go like bad. I don't even remember. Mondo. That guy.
At the end, it's sort of I knew that what he was going to be, because obviously they don't set it up like that right at the end of the movie to say, "Hey."
Well, he's a villain in the comics, so he ends up being like
That's
a bad
why
guy too.
I was like,
So basically, he's like the Sinestro.
Yeah,
He's the helper at the beginning, and then
that's a good comparison because their
teacher.
sorcerers are a lot like the lanterns.
Yeah.
because there's multiple of them, and
Yeah.
he goes kind of rogue later on.
Speaking of Sinestro, I just watched a Comics Explained. What am I doing with my hands?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No one can see that. So don't worry.
I watched the Comics Explained thing on the new Injustice comics, and Sinestro like corrupts Superman to a point where he's like
Quack.
fucking up everything.
You mean the comics based on the video game Injustice?
Yeah.
The fighting game.
But
They're actually pretty good. They kept on.
They
The
made
comics are
based
like
on
more.
the video game.
Yeah, and the comics are better and more well known and have lasted longer than the fighting game.
let's see
Well,
the
they got number 2 coming out there now.
Okay.
yeah,
so
because of
they're-
the success of the comics,
Yeah,
which
Is
is
it?
which is
Because-
irony.
Oh wow.
I think like it's basically
Mortal Kombat.
yeah, because I mean they had Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe,
God,
so it's that same kind of engine and that same whatever. But I think people liked so much the story from the game and when it translated to the comics that
apparently the comics are really good.
they're good.
Never
They're not.
actually read them.
They're obviously separate from the regular DC Universe and all the
Mm.
other things they got going on.
But yeah, like Sinestro's like mind
Quack.
fucking Superman or something. Superman's like, "Arr, I have to
My
eradicate.
mind's been
Quack.
I have to eradicate all fear or something." So then he like starts killing everything because
well, that's the only way to eradicate fear.
But the thing is, like, it's that sort of thing, like, I want to make peace in the world, so I have to kill everyone, so there's peace then. It's like that sort of really, really lame motivation, I think, because, like,
That is
because Superman, like, sees with his Superman vision, like,
it's obviously being like
Superman ovation.
like, is his
trademark.
super, like, super,
War Vision.
yeah, and then he sees, like, an old lady get, like, her purse taken, so he goes, and he kills Buddy, who, like,
Yeah.
took it.
Does he melt his face off?
No, he just, like, punches him into the ground,
Oh.
and everyone's like, "Oh, Superman!"
Because I would have just burned faces off. That's all.
Yeah, you mentioned that last episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone's like, "Superman, what you doing?" And he's like, she was afraid, now she's not afraid, there's no fear in this, And then Batman's like, "I can kind of appreciate that."
So he just walks around with a No Fear T-shirt on.
And then, that was like part 1 of like 4, and I only kind of was half listening to it, doing my dishes, so, I mean, don't quote me on it, but
Doing my dishes.
but apparently the comics are doing very well. That's going to be a puke type song.
Doing the dishes in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Doing my dishes.
Sounds like a great song.
7th song on our second LP.
7th song on our 7th album,
Yeah, there
and
you
it's
go.
the devil one.
Doing the dishes
That's
in the kitchen.
that's a great name for a
It's
puke
really
album.
secretly code for
It's the
Satan
devil
is
one.
God. Is
Well,
God.
it's the 7th song of the 7th album. Ellipses, the devil one.
Aaron had 5 siblings. If he had been the 7th,
What?
he would have been the 7th son of the 7th son.
Dang.
I know. Then Aaron was like, it legit freaks him out. Like, because Aaron was raised very religious.
The
And,
seventh son of the seventh son.
Iron Maiden album.
I don't know. Apparently that has some
Or
sort
Iron
of
Maiden
like,
song.
it is, but apparently it has some sort of like actual biblical thing to it. I don't know.
Connotation, of course.
Yeah, and it's like that
Yeah.
person's gonna be like the new devil or something.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, probably.
Making up your own lore.
Yeah, sure.
Why
That's
not?
in the expansion pack of the
Yeah.
Bible.
It's
Well-
downloadable content.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of lore,
I'm gonna
how
go
about we
beer.
dip into our own lore?
The 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio lore?
Yeah, this is
We
from
actually have lore?
the before time.
the wiki.
Yeah,
We don't have a wiki.
That would be pretty cool if we did, though.
If I cut up a record, would it go wiki wiki?
Wikipedia.
Uh,
What kind of scissors you got could like cut through a vinyl?
do you know what?
Yeah.
You know, in the the redos of all the Star Wars movies,
Yeah.
did you know that they gave the Ewoks eyelids? Did
What?
you know that they blink?
I don't know. I don't watch movies. Well, I do watch movies, but I don't
do
watch.
them movie things.
I haven't watched like a Star Wars movie since like
I'm
I
good
watched.
right now.
Well, I watched like the Force Awakens,
Yeah.
Fire Awakens,
TFA.
but I haven't watched like any other Star Wars movie in I don't know how long.
Well,
Why?
you knew that George Lucas.
I know he
did
like
do
goes
the-
back and like tinkers around and
he
like the
tinkers
special
around with
editions are
stuff.
there and they don't know which one's which and
and he
No, that.
same with Spielberg. Spielberg did it with E.T. and took all the guns out of everybody's hands.
Oh my God!
Walkie-talkies.
That sounded like, I don't know, like Ewok talking.
Yup, nub.
Sorry. Oh, God.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they went back and put the guns back in for the DVD that I got
Did he?
because people complained. They're
Just
like,
for that one?
In the E.T.
Yeah.
He took out all the guns out of the cops' hands and put in
And the what hands?
flashlights
the cops.
Oh.
at the end scene
Police officers.
when E.T. and Elliot are on the thing. They go
Elliot.
flying past those cop cars and cops are like, "What the heck? Let's shoot that kid and his little monkey friend." They went back and they like guns are bad. This is
Yeah.
a PG movie. You need to make it flashlights, Steve. And he was like, "Okay, here's a flashlight." But they since went back and recorrected that recorrection, and now it's guns again. Hooray!
Sorry. I know, it's just that burp just made me giggle.
So,
And I had a slight case of the giggles during that whole anecdote.
so this is our 25th episode. That's fun.
Big 2-5.
About a year ago, we were just but a thought in a brain of some people,
Yeah.
and
They were in Baghdad, and we were
we
in
had
dead
no
bag.
name, we had no equipment, we had no concept of whatever.
I didn't have my snowball microphone.
So how
was-
how did we?
I know it was just something.
Because it seems like a blur how this all came to be.
I know, like we were talking about stuff at work.
Talking about podcasting
And
for a
we
long
just-
time. Me and you, me and both of us.
Yeah,
All of us.
and
Well-
at some point we just kind of jumped right into it and said, "Just do it."
And let's do it and then figure it out later.
Well,
Yeah.
Shoot 'em
okay.
like
How
that.
Here
I
we
got
are.
it was I was going when I was because I worked with Matt's mom, and she would tell me that her son. At that time, we really didn't know each other,
No, I didn't.
and she said, "My son's going to be doing a podcast, or got paid to do a podcast, or something along them lines."
Yes, because sorry to cut you off. We were playing D&D. Me and you and Jennifer and Mike, Joe,
It all
Yeah.
starts with D&D.
and I wanted to record us playing D&D because I listened to a podcast that Brian Posehn and a bunch of people,
Nerd
Okay.
Jerry
poker.
Duggan and Blaine Capsash, and a bunch of people. They were they're all like comedians and stuff.
Well, Jerry Duggan
Yeah,
writes
yeah.
Deadpool comics.
and yeah, he's one of the creators of Deadpool, I think.
No, well, he's
Oh, whatever,
he's
I
the
don't know.
newer writer on it, but yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah. I knew I recognized a couple of those names. Yeah.
well, Brian Posehn's an actor.
Yes, he's
You know,
the big.
yeah.
He kind of talks.
Big mountain
I-
troll look.
Yeah.
I
man.
love Brian Posehn's voice.
Yeah,
He's
I
I
know.
wish I could
man.
just and turn it on.
He looks like he could be a really cool guy to hang in
He
with.
is-
'Cause he's just like.
He is super into like metal music and
Comics.
Dungeons and Dragons and comics.
Yeah, I'd love to hang out with him.
Let's
Let's get him as a guest. That's a stretch goal for
I
the
have
year.
his autograph, all of their autographs.
Oh yeah, because you donated money to
Yeah.
Nerd Poker or something.
Okay.
Nerd Poker.
But yeah, so
is
we were
what their
gonna-
podcast is them playing D&D.
So we wanted to steal their idea and become a D&D podcast.
Yep,
As
pretty
well.
much, and it was called Basement Heroes. And and I put up a Kickstarter, all fully done with like pictures and stuff.
That was
and,
probably about a year ago.
yeah, it
Because
was more than that.
February. Yeah.
It was
It had to have
it was
been because
October.
we've been
It was October of 2015,
15, yeah.
and because Foster was a part of it too,
hmm
and then we were all in my dad's garage playing D&D, and
Yeah, I remember
I was
that.
like, let's get Kickstarter. I'm like, because Foster had told me about Kickstarter,
Yeah.
you know, funding projects, crowdfunding, and some guy, like, we had like $5 from one person, $5 from another. I was like, oh, that's nice. People are doing it. Some guy comes in, donates all the $200 because I put the level at $200 for some reason because I'm dumb.
Well, you probably, like, spec'd out, like- You
$200.
probably looked at like microphone equipment
Yeah.
and possibly some
I was
other
like-
things.
That can't cost too much. $200 should do it. And then I had no idea what I was in for.
Yeah.
And then so it got funded, all the $200, and then it closed, and I was like, what am I going to do with this $200? And then I don't know, I paid a bill with it or something and forgot. And then
I guess they didn't get their Kickstarter rewards.
yeah, and they did.
What was your stretch?
What was their?
It was $200.
So they were to like make up a campaign or like become like a NPC in a campaign
Yeah,
or something.
well, there was
that.
like a bunch of them. Was like, we'll mention you, and then you'll be an NPC, then you'll be a party member, and then you'll be a raid boss, and then
Can
and
you
then
get
you
the
can-
names of the people?
he just named all the name was Sam.
Sam?
Yeah,
But he would have an
Sam-
account or something on Kickstarter,
Sam,
right?
if you're listening,
I'll try to find it.
doubt
And I'll try
you
to
are.
message him and be like,
And-
we made another podcast.
thanks.
Yeah. Just send him this episode and tell him to shout him out.
You know, we could use another $200.
I think we're doing fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, another $200 would be nice. Get another microphone.
So at that time,
Yeah, that would be nice.
after that though, we abandoned the Dungeons and Dragon thing
Mm.
and just kind of wanted to make a more general whatever.
So-
Because D&D is hard to schedule for D&D.
yeah,
And it's long, and
Not
Bill-
really.
it can go really long,
Not really.
depending.
Well, I mean, I think the way that like the other ones do, they would go for such a long stretch and they would chop it up to like 40-minute segments.
Okay.
So they would be like, okay, we've reached this point, we're gonna end
you
it here. Then they just keep recording and playing, and then they would chop it up later on.
Because one
Okay.
Nerd Poker episode was 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So they have
Okay.
like 340
Well, they would probably sit
episodes.
down for a 3 or 4 hour session, and they would have enough for like weeks and weeks and weeks.
So on my side, yes. So I get told that he's making a podcast, and I said, "What's the podcast about?" And your mom didn't know.
Of course she doesn't.
She didn't know. She's just like, "Oh,
Let's
I
not
don't
get into
know.
what my
It's
mother
about
doesn't know."
video games or something like that." And I was
course.
like, "Hey, I like video games. I'll be on a podcast about video games. I like podcasts too." So I think she mentioned it to you.
Yeah, and then we were
So it
talking to
was
each
just
other
like-
via her.
yeah,
'cause I
it's for a
text
little
her,
while.
And then
Tell
she'd tell
Mark
you.
to ask Mark, does he like Deadpool? Or did
And
he
then
read-
you'd say yes, and then she'd text me, yes, he does. And I'm like, oh, tell him da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
First went on for like a day.
Yeah.
And then one day she's like, God, here's Mark's number. Text him. I was like, okay.
So we just started chatting and we started talking.
Yeah.
And then the first time we really hung out was the night that Jennifer and Mike were over at your
Oh,
party.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
That's
we
how I
watched
got- That's
the-
how I got to meet
You guys
Mike.
were so
Yeah.
mad at me that night because we...
Because we were supposed to play D&D.
Were we?
We showed up, we're like, let's start rolling some dice. And you're like, we're just going to watch a movie. And we're like,
Samurai
son of
Cop
a...
of all things.
But it was an
Yeah,
amazing
it
movie.
was, it was good.
We all had such a good laugh.
It was a good
It
movie.
wasn't
Joe was
a
there,
waste.
and Joe was there too.
Joe
The
last name.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the beard and flesh.
So then, how did it work out that we,
I think we just...
because we was tossed around for so long, did we say we just want to make a nerdy podcast now? Or?
Well, I think we just... I bought the Snowball mic and we sort of huddled around. I got Audacity. And then I was like, well, let's just talk. Let's just go into it. We got a few ideas.
We didn't even have a name when we started.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh, PPP.
If you want to go back and listen to that first episode, there's on our YouTube channel, there's a playlist of every podcast in order, and those first 3 episodes are there
Oh, God.
if you want to go back. And I'm sure
Pixel.
they may be on
Mark's
iTunes
intro
too.
was awesome. Pixel Perfect Podcast.
Pop, pop, pop. The alliteration.
Pop, pop, pop.
It was a good... It rolled off the tongue.
Yeah, but before that, because before that we were trying to just come up with a name.
Yeah.
Because we would talk about this at work or like on our like coffee break. We were just trying to like brainstorm ideas and
We
And,
still
and
do.
it was funny. It was funny when the transformation from the Pixel Perfect podcast over to 1337 was it. You guys were at work talking. Now I don't work with you, obviously. So,
Yeah.
but I was thinking about it as I was working, and I was like, I don't know if Pixel Perfect podcast is probably
It
the
was all...
best name because there's already
There's
something
already
about
a
a guy who
podcast
does
called that.
Photoshop.
And it was a Disney movie, Pixel Perfect.
yeah.
And
So we were like,
That
Oh.
SEO would just be totally all over the place.
yeah,
search
so we
engine
s-
optimization.
You know, I was like, maybe changing the name might be a good idea. And just happened to be that the next time I seen you guys, you know what? We need to change the name. I was like, that's awesome because I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. I think that was just like a moment because you can listen to that first episode. There's a moment when someone says that something pixel
You think
perfect
because
something.
you meant to say Picture Perfect.
No, because I think we were talking about some type of old video game, and we were talking about adventure games, and it was
Yeah.
like you had to click on it to be pixel perfect,
where you're
something.
clicking to.
and then you said
Oh.
that was a good name for a podcast.
Yeah.
And we just didn't
We just
do any
went with it.
didn't search, make sure it was something else.
Yeah.
Just went right into it,
Yeah.
We just
So
took
I
the
mean,
dive.
ass over head heels.
but I think when I uploaded all the MP3s to iTunes and everything,
You changed you took the
I
intro
took
out, or-
the Pixel Perfect podcast intro out
yeah.
and added the 1337
Okay, good.
into every one of
'Cause-
all the first ones, right?
I didn't do any of that.
Alright.
No,
Well,
no.
Well, you wouldn't have. It's
didn't
only for those
reload.
first three.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think I had planned to, and I just forgot.
Yeah.
And I just,
You know,
started
sometimes
playing
life
WoW.
happens.
no, I just rebranded it all. So
What was
it's
But you'll be happy to know that if you type 1337 FM into Google, the only thing that pops up is our stuff.
Good.
and
The
there's
Facebook,
a
Twitter,
Twitter.
like all the YouTube things,
it's
the
a
website.
Good.
lot. Like
I should've
800
made-
I think I typed it into Google
Yeah.
and I got like 817 hits.
Good.
I think it's like
Stuff,
all of our stuff, and then like a latitude and longitude somewhere of like something.
I laughed because I looked it up.
A latitude and longitude.
Yeah, I don't know why.
For Lab City, maybe.
no, no.
So we're putting this place on the map.
Put Lab City in the map.
Yeah.
In your face, Mike Adams.
So what did
Oh
you
yeah.
have there?
So before we got this awesome name and it's our brand and we're gonna die with it tattooed on our arse cheeks,
Mhm.
I had some ideas in my little notebook. It says podcast ideas and then it's names. So here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very special names. These could have been on our shirts instead
They
of
said they're very special.
they're very
Okay,
special.
so this is a little bit of history.
This is pre anything. This was
This is going to go on
before
a
we
wiki.
before we even recorded an episode or anything. This is what we could have been called. So are you
cool.
ready for number one?
Hit me with a rhythm stick.
Yeah.
Pop shot.
What?
Pop shot.
Pop shot.
And don't ask me
Yeah.
about these. I
Yeah,
have no
that's a little
idea.
Too close to poop shoot. This is 2 O's.
That's 2 O's.
2 O's
away from
short
poop
of
shoot.
poop shoot. So yeah.
So the second one, special edition.
That sounds like we're handicapped.
I think I was thinking like special edition of like a comic or special edition of a game.
Well, it's
I don't know.
it's like the white version of New Edition, I guess.
The special edition.
We gotta sing some songs. But
Yes. God.
Shot in the dark.
Shot in the dark.
I'm to blame. Oh, wait, a shot in the heart.
What? What was the idea behind shot?
I don't know. I think
the
these were just
dark.
like brain farting, just kind of
Yeah.
like mental
There's
diarrhea. Just
spitballing. Blue
What,
sky.
what was the one?
Oh.
Basically, Labrador lab.
Labrador.
Oh, God. We came up
Labrador.
with that at the work one day.
Little
Labrador.
sketch.
No, there was lab. What did I say?
I'm lab nerds.
No, it
Lab
was
coats.
That's not bad.
Lab
Too late
lab gab. Labragab.
We'd have to like.
Labragab.
I think we'd have to like focus on Labrador
We were
things
trying
then.
to, yeah, we were trying
Gabrador.
to, trying to Canadianify it, I guess.
Mm.
But I'm kind of glad we
That's a
didn't.
bad name.
Yeah,
Well, it's not as bad as
Labragab.
Way with Words.
Way with words.
This is where you cue in the laugh track.
I was thinking the same thing.
I thought you
Big
said.
applause.
I thought,
The applause light is on.
but I thought you said. I thought you said away with words.
No,
Away.
just Way with
Way
Words.
with words.
WWW.
Sorry, it's just it tickled me. I don't know why.
There's one more. I don't know. The Bone Zone.
Bone Zone.
And I got in brackets LOL.
Yeah, that's
The bone is that sounds like I don't know a porn shop,
God.
like a
Wow.
like a dirty, you know.
Yeah.
a
Theater.
fool of a took.
Yes, we did. We came up with that because I was watching Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, a
And-
fool of a
Fool of a toque.
toque. But it wasn't a toque. Like
Okay, it was,
oh, okay.
it was a hat
T-O-Q.
too.
It's like a
QUE.
hat. A Canadian
it's very
hat.
Canadian. It's fool of a
Yeah.
toque. You know,
Fool of a toque.
because I was watching Lord of the Rings, and it's when like Pippin touches an arrow on like a corpse, and then the whole thing falls
Down.
like that well, and makes noise, and the goblins are like, "Hey," and
It was up.
fool of a toque, and I was like, "Toque,
Why don't you throw yourself down next time or something?
rid of
like
us of
that?
your stupidity."
God, Gimli's great.
See, that was Gandalf. Excuse me.
Yeah, Gimli's still great. I don't care.
Yeah,
Gandalf
But-
is grey
T-
or great.
both. Gandalf Stormcrow.
Stormcrow?
Yeah.
Dang.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was.
This is
We've
it.
all brought something tonight. Well, me and Mike,
I brought 2 something, so it's okay.
I brought something. Maybe we can play it later. But Speak Out. You know,
Is that box even opened?
No, it
No.
isn't. That's how you know, like the little.
How did you play it
the little
before?
gynecological things in there, they're not open, they're not used.
How did you play it on New Year's then?
Because my mother owns a copy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
hopefully we'll be playing this later, and entertaining you all to a degree.
Entertain us, anus.
Entertain us.
Entertain us. Enter anus.
Jesus. But yeah,
Well, if we wanted to bring this just show and tell thing completely full circle, I've got another book of fun quizzes and trivia that I brought. This was a birthday present from my wife, because this is actually a podcast that we listen to.
Yes.
Good Job Brain.
That is. What is her name?
Karen Chu
Jennifer.
Karen Chu. Yes.
of Retronauts fame.
She's linked to
Al-Qaeda.
Geekbox.
the Geek Box. That's what.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, she was part of. Yeah.
She was on Retronauts a long time ago. So was the other guy in this as well. I like that.
Can I drink with this on? I wonder.
I don't know. Can you drink with this on?
Let's
I'll
see.
try.
So Matt has one of the mouth spreaders. I don't know what you would call it. The lip spreaders that come
It's
with
the little
the
pap
speaker.
smear things.
Yeah.
Smear.
Pap smear. You get a pap smear in your mouth?
Oh,
No, it's for. I think they bought. Really, where they
funny.
came from was for
a dentist office.
the whitening, teeth whitening,
Yeah.
Light lightning.
white.
Good song.
Okay, so is it a song?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Light
You need
lightning.
to-
say white lightning.
Light lightning.
Okay.
You
it's
need
not-
to do this entire quiz with that in your mouth.
Okay, that's what she said. Or he said.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time.
Well, then give me one, and I get to do it. The quiz with one in my mouth.
Okay.
If that's the case, I'm up for it.
Yeah, so this
I won't
is
be. Maybe you need a straw to drink your beer, though.
the official book from Good Job
Foolishness.
Brain, the popular pop quiz podcast. Which I listen to very regularly, and I'm a very big fan of. It's great. And yeah, so I'm going
Alright.
to pick. I had a couple of these to look through.
Yeah, it's got to go down.
Get us a mic.
Get him to read it.
Get this one tonight.
It'll be completely inaudible to the audience. Maybe we should have like
Okay.
a dry, like a.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't know if you want to do it.
that looks like Mickey Mouse. Which way you put it in?
You
That's what
got-
she said.
I think it's
Come
the.
on, I can just try and drink it here.
Is it the right side on the inside or?
Big side on the inside, outside, and little side.
Yes, the
Ah, I didn't take
big
it out.
side on the inside.
It was like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
All
so
right.
right now we look like a bunch of fools.
sorry if that was loud.
All right, so this is the
Didn't hurt our ears.
so this is the combination between the Seek 8 and the quiz. I
I
feel like
feel like I'm
on
talking
Hellraiser.
like Jim Carrey in the Mask.
Snuck
Oh, righty then.
Yeah. So this is
C-A-R-T-Y.
Hey.
My God.
Gotta.
I like that nearly a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm starting to
The second
drool.
one was shut.
Okay, so this quiz
Okay.
is called
Your kids?
Remember these Remember these needy kids.
Say that again.
Remember these needy kids.
Tell me you got the needy tights?
You got it. I'm gonna say a heinous needy coat.
Needy tights?
But they're all incorrect.
Movie clothes.
Yes.
Finger on anus.
But
Are you ready to take it off?
Yes.
Okay.
you gotta tell me what the real lady coat is. Because these are all wrong.
Okay.
Movie
Okay, go ahead.
Are you ready for this?
Okay. Are you ready?
Sound like a Jamaican.
Movie cuts.
Yeah, it can be crazy.
ahead.
Okay. I always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's fine.
Looks like a box of
That is
chocolates.
probably the easiest. That's the easiest. That's hard gone.
It's horoscope, but the quote is wrong.
Oh,
What is the quote then?
not always said. Life is like a box of
Like it,
chocolates.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's not the correct really quote.
What? No, I said life is like a box of chocolates.
No, obviously, because he didn't have this plastic thing in his mouth.
That is correct, because the actual quote is, I always said, life was like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, that's
Not-
what I said.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I'm drooling.
It's
No,
not.
that's the second line.
I'm
It's
drooling.
not. It's not. He says it after someone else says something.
Ah.
That's why these are really tricky.
Jesus.
Ah.
I'm sorry I
You
had to
know
take that
what?
out.
I think they put it together for the trailer.
This one is.
Okay, I gotta take this out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took mine out too.
Oh my
We had
God,
one
Drew went
Periscope.
crazy.
I apologize to our listeners for
For
that
that.
I
experiment.
don't.
Yeah,
I apologize for nothing.
Screw him.
I think they put those two lines together in the trailer.
That's probably where a lot of people get that confused. Yeah, so
that might
I'll
be
say
why.
this. I'll say it again for the listening audience, because if they couldn't understand me, this quiz is all about movie quotes.
Movie quotes.
You're gonna say the movie quote, but it's wrong.
Not nudie coats.
No, not nudie quotes. Because most of these, these are super famous movie quotes that everybody
Should know.
is wrong.
I think I'm
Everyone
gonna
says them wrong. And
I'm gonna know some of them. I think.
I think there's one exact one that I
Whoa.
know is going to be in this list.
okay. So this next one,
Exactly.
hello, Clarice,
Uh,
from Silence of the Lambs,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's not the right line.
I'm gonna
That
have to
is
say.
not- How it goes. No.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of times in the movie when they meet. So
Hello, Clarice.
He doesn't ever say hello, Clarice.
No.
But one time he says good morning.
Is that it? Good morning, Clarice? Because actually, I don't
No,
know
he
this.
doesn't say hello, Clarice.
It's good evening, Clarice.
Good evening.
Is the famous.
okay.
That's when they first meet. And good evening,
When
Clarice.
they first meet, he's in his cell and he's
Yeah.
he says good morning.
Good evening.
morning.
And then the guy spunks all over.
Yeah.
So, from one of my favorite movies, Jaws, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. Talking about Jaws today on Twitter.
Yeah.
Jaws. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Shouldn't say mirror, mirror.
No. She says something else.
Tell me who's the fairest one of all. I don't remember.
Magic mirror on the wall.
Oh,
Who
that's a good
is
thing.
the fairest one of all?
Snow White.
Ah,
That's
that's a tricky one because I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have thought about that.
I wouldn't have known that.
This
I wouldn't
one,
have known that.
I was
I wouldn't have
tricked.
known that.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
He didn't say you want the truth. He says I want the truth, and then Jack Nicholson
Just
replies,
goes,
"You can't handle.
the truth.
You want the truth? I want. Was it? No.
I
So,
want
so
the
he says
truth.
something. He says,
You can't handle the
You
truth.
want answers?
"You want answers?
I want the truth. You
You
can't,
can't
handle,
handle
the
the
truth.
truth."
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
That was a good movie. That was a good. I liked it.
I'm the king of the world. Titanic.
I'm on top of the world.
That's what it is. I'm on top of the world.
I'm the king of the world.
That's what I thought you just said.
No, I said I'm king of the world.
Oh,
Oh,
what? Okay.
Yeah.
I just like the second half of Titanic.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know this.
we all know this.
Why?
It's-
What is
Luke is not. There is no Luke.
Obi-Wan
It's
never
no.
told you what
Yeah.
happened to your father.
No.
I'm
I am your father.
He told me enough. Told me you killed him.
There's a couple more there from movies I've never seen before, so I'm not gonna.
Sam.
Sam, because maybe
Well, it's not true. I did see that one.
that
liar.
one time.
That one. I'll do this one last other one. Last other one.
Last utter.
Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson?
Oh, The Graduate.
Yep, that's the right movie.
Um,
That quote ain't.
Actually, I don't know that line.
That quote ain't
I
be
watched
right.
it a little while ago.
This one, she's got her leg on the table, and he's
He's trying to seduce me. I think that's it. She's trying to seduce me. Or Miss Robin is trying to seduce me, something like that.
"You're right, Mrs. Robinson. You're trying to seduce me, aren't you?"
Yeah.
Ah.
Really awkward young.
Yeah.
Who was in
that
that
guy.
movie?
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
and Mel Brooks' wife.
what was her name?
I don't remember her name.
Mrs. Brooks.
Melina Brooks.
Okay.
So this, we can do this one other quiz.
Mm.
It's a bit tricky. So
To rock around.
It's
to
another
rock
movie
around
one.
is tricky.
I'm going to be telling you the tagline from like the movie poster,
Okay.
the movie
God.
box.
Okay.
But
is there
these
a lot
are-
of these because this would be cool.
Yeah, there's like 12,
Okay, cool.
and these are all from sequels. These are all sequels to like a famous movie.
Sequelitis.
These are famous sequels. So I'll tell you the tagline, and you tell me what the actual movie is.
Okay.
Okay.
This first one, the toys are back in town.
Ugh.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2.
It is, yep. Getting back was only the beginning.
Back to the Future 2.
That's
I
right.
don't know. I watch good movies.
What?
Ooh!
Those are
What?
I'm
Those are
joking.
like
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
say.
I'm joking.
podcast is canceled.
Get up, just rip your shirt off. Let's fight.
Ugh. Okay, this one's a bit. I don't know if you get this one. Maybe. Talked about it before on here.
Try it.
First, he fought for the crown. Now he's fighting for the family jewels.
Oh, what is this?
King Arthur.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't have
It's
no
a pretty funny line, so it's a funny movie.
Yeah. I know this. First he fought for the crown. Now he's fighting for the family jewels.
idea. Not McGruber or
No.
something.
I know this.
What country would have like a crown?
England.
Yeah?
Oh, God. Monty Python? I don't know.
Not,
Fought for the crown.
not Johnny
No.
God, what is it?
Johnny English. No.
The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Oh!
Right.
Fought for
Doesn't
the
he
crown.
steal
Right.
his mojo?
My
Yeah.
mojo.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. How far down does the rabbit hole go?
That was Money Man.
No.
Matrix.
Matrix.
Yep. The Matrix. Okay. Why so serious?
Mm.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Sesame
Street, I don't
know. Follow that bird.
It's a gay Labrador porn.
It's actually a
It's called
Sesame
Lust-
Street.
A movie called
movie.
Lust in the Woods.
Starring Joe Last Name.
And on DVD.
And
but-
nobody else.
Yeah. So obviously it's the Batman.
Yeah, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Knight.
Oh, okay. Once they made history, now they are history. We
Bill
also
and Ted.
Good.
Yep.
Excellent
one?
adventure.
Bogus because it's a
Oh.
sequel.
Oh,
Is that the
okay.
one with the
Yes,
evil-
that's right.
Is that the one
Bogus
with
Journey.
evil robot us's?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And then you got Nikita Khrushchev.
I want to watch them again.
Those
back to
are
back.
those are
Yeah.
oh
I love
wanna
this.
watch it back
The
to
second
back.
one was like my favorite growing up. It's just when
You
they
know
go to
what?
hell is like the best.
I like the
I love when
first
they're
one.
kind of just
They're
falling.
both great. Yeah.
Whoa.
Evil robot us's.
Keanu's so young.
Keanu.
Yeah.
Keanu.
Whatever did Bill?
He died.
No.
Cocaine overload.
When?
No, recently.
I thought. Well, yeah,
I
maybe.
just made that
Seriously?
up actually.
Okay, I was gonna say because I thought they were both coming back. He,
Clickbait.
he ended up being like a pretty somewhat famous B movie director.
Oh, okay. That's what he went on to direct, did he?
Yeah, directed like some kind of like really cruddy movies.
Sharknado 2.
It's kind of like that level
Electric
of movies and
Boogaloo.
stuff. I think they're both coming back for the third Bill and Ted. They still like really want to make it. somehow.
Oh, that would be
I really
awesome.
would
I
watch
would
that.
totally go see it
yeah.
if we had a theater here.
Are you ready for this next tagline from a famous
am.
sequel? Someone has taken their love for sequels one step too far.
What?
Someone has taken their love
I
of
heard it, but-
sequels one step too far.
Final Fantasy.
This is a movie.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy Spirits Within is a movie.
The Cable Guy
Not a
2.
sequel.
Advent
No.
Children's a movie.
It's a horror sequel.
Halloween.
No.
Friday 13th.
Think of like a kind of a meta-ish movie.
Oh, scary movie.
No, it's like an actual horror movie, not a
Ring
comedy.
2.
I want to see
a
Rings.
big
Rings.
kind of plot point in these movies is actual scary movies.
Scream.
Scream.
Scream 2.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second year begins.
Hunger Games. I don't know.
You're kind of in the right ballpark, but think earlier.
Maze Runner. I don't know.
No, you're currently reading some of the books. I think.
Harry Potter.
Wait,
That's kind of strange for a Harry Potter book.
the second year begins.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
going to the
because the
second
first-
year of every movie is like a new
Okay, it's
year.
the second
Yeah.
year of his
Because the second
schooling.
movie is like the second year of
Yeah.
them at Hogwarts.
That makes sense.
What movie is this? It's all right.
So what is it?
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with this one.
Ah.
At the end of the universe lies the beginning of vengeance.
Wow.
It's probably
Predator. I don't know.
no. It is.
Predator 2.
It's a
yeah.
sequel, but it is probably the most loved and successful of this movie franchise, which has probably about 10 movies in it now.
Holy cow!
Jesus, that doesn't help us. Because I don't know what it is.
10
Well,
movies.
At the end of the universe lies the
Star
beginning
Trek?
of vengeance.
Star Trek.
Star Trek 2.
Wrath of
Wrath of Khan.
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 Can I have a beer,
Okay.
please?
3 more. The rematch of the century.
The rematch of the century.
Rocky 2. Yep.
Thank you.
What is this one? Oh, okay. I don't think. Well, who knows? The perfect boyfriend. The perfect life. What could possibly go wrong?
Single white female. I don't know.
Any?
That's yeah.
What?
That's the audience and the character.
Ow!
There's a twist off.
You all right? You need to open your beer,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah, please. I'm a bit weak tonight.
So I don't think any of us.
I don't
even
think
think
I'm
of this
going to
movie.
get that because that's way too generic.
Bridget Jones's Diary.
Oh God!
The Edge
You
of
know-
Reason.
I've actually watched those movies,
You
and they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have remembered the tagline. From
Oh,
it
no,
for
of course not.
sure.
Last one. What is it? Oh, okay. This might be a gimme. There are some places in the universe you don't go alone.
Alien?
Aliens?
Yep.
But see,
True.
now that's nowhere near as iconic as the first tagline.
Well, these are all about sequels, so
Yeah, I know,
'cause
but I'm just saying
the
they
first
could have
one,
had
Well,
a
you
better
can't-
tagline.
you can't.
in space, no one can hear you.
Yeah,
Ask
you
for
can't.
ice cream.
You can't get better than that.
There is a
Oh.
good one.
Yeah.
That Anaconda, the first one.
Yeah.
You can't breathe. You can't scream if you can't breathe. And I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I just looked at the poster. Zing.
And Phil,
you got me
loved-
there.
Phil, when he read that, loved it. And he was like, "That's so cool. It's so brutal." Okay, sorry, go on.
Oh well, that was it for that quiz.
Oh.
I just flipped the page and I didn't even realize this quiz in here, but it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Let's do it.
It's called Lifetime Movie or Not Lifetime Movie. Do you know what a Lifetime movie is?
It's one of those made-for-TV movies.
One of those made-for-TV chick flick movies.
Yeah.
God, the ones that Lissy absolutely
With
loves.
the app, so maybe you can dedicate this to your wife if she listens. You can tell her listen to this and play along and see if
Play along.
any of these are your favorite movies.
Well, give her some time.
So-
She couldn't
we'll
believe her
have to-
luck their Christmas time watching W with all the
Yeah.
back-to-back like
Yeah.
beyond
Oh,
B-movie
man.
chick flicks.
That's what.
God.
Does
So-
she not get? Okay, I guess she don't get
Well,
those.
probably not
channels
the
anyway?
American.
Okay.
It's
Canadian-
just like Christmas. I say Christmas movie with big air quotes because it was a chick flick at Christmas time.
Yeah, with toques and scarves and
then Christmas miracles.
Christmas
decorations
miracles,
are
yeah.
everywhere, so you
Yeah.
must.
He-
Therefore, it's Christmas.
He cured her of cancer, so he definitely must love her. It was the power of love at Christmas time.
It's the power of love.
Dun,
Okay.
dun,
So yeah, okay.
Oh
So
yeah. So you don't need to have any knowledge, obviously, of like it's just more of a funny guessing game on how terrible these movie titles are.
okay.
Half of these are right, and half of these are fake.
I wait with bated breath.
You were waiting for bated breath. All right. So I'm gonna say the title, and it has like the brief plot synopsis of the movie. So
I never even heard of the song "Power of Love." What are you doing?
it's from Back to the Future.
Back to the
Is it?
Future. Huey Lewis in the news.
Is that the one that?
It's the very beginning of the movie when he's like, "I'm gonna be late." And it's the grab.
I'm gonna be late.
Is that the one when he was Patrick
You
Bates?
telling me that it's actually 8:00?
You telling me that?
Didn't Huey Lewis do
late
a
for
song
school.
for
You
every
just
one
made
of
me-
them?
You just made me say. Are you telling me? I meant to say. Is that the one that Patrick Bateman is talking about in American Psycho? You know, Huey Lewis and he puts like, and Jared Leto's like, "Is that a raincoat?" Yes, it is, Kyle. Yes, it is, Paul.
That's Susudio by Phil Collins.
Yeah.
But he's talking about Huey Lewis because it was both like the current, like, they were like which one is the best pop rock
Yeah.
kind of 80s, like,
Studio by Phil Collins
Susudio.
or what by
That was such
Huey.
an amazing movie.
Power
American
of
Psycho.
Love?
Something from
Power
Sports.
of Love. You got that in my
Yeah,
head.
Sports.
Damn it.
is the power
It's
of
a great song.
love.
No, it isn't.
You know, that's Huey Lewis in the gym scene when he's like,
Yeah.
"For sorry, kids, you're too dang loud."
Yeah.
What?
The irony.
Did you not see
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future?
And in the beginning, when he's like
watched it.
trying out for the band show, and they're playing Power of Love, and
Wasn't the Power of Love from the?
No.
It was
I
from
think
the
I
first
watched
movie?
it
From the
and I
first movie.
immediately put it out of my brain.
Gotta
What?
get
How could
back
you? That's like
in
the
time.
that's
Didn't he
that's
do
like
another
the best
one?
movie ever.
Gotta get back in time.
Yeah, he did that one as well.
Jesus Christ.
That's like the second one.
There was two for the first movie.
Yeah, there's one at the beginning, one at the end.
Right. Gotcha.
It's like Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins, but it's twice in
That whole Top Gun,
twice in Top Gun.
that whole
The danger zone at the beginning, and it's the zone of danger at the end.
God, that whole Top Gun soundtrack is amazing, and like Danger Zone is probably the second or third best song from that. The whole thing is great.
Zone of danger.
That's such a good movie. The movie's amazing.
Zone of Danger.
That and Days of Thunder.
All right, so I'll say the movie title and the single sentence synopsis, and you tell me
There's enough to. Sorry.
if it's a real movie or a fake movie. A deadly adoption.
God.
A couple takes in a pregnant woman with hopes of adopting her child.
I'm gonna have to say fake. You're putting up your
No,
tree.
that's true.
I'm gonna fall
That's true.
down.
It's a real movie.
I want to fall
Yeah.
down, but I'm sitting
A
down.
deadly adoption.
I would fall, but it would be into pillows, and it wouldn't hurt.
Oh. Lissy would watch it. Lissy would watch it and love
Can you imagine doing it in a deadly adoption?
a lifetime?
A lifetime of hate.
Okay. Oh,
Okay,
wow.
continue.
I haven't gone through this, so I don't know which ones are real or fake either, but they're just too good. Abracababy.
it. That has to be fake.
A magician copes with being pregnant while also headlining in Vegas.
That has to be fake.
No, that
Quack.
is real too.
That's fake.
Oh, okay. Can I read one in that voice?
Mark,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark. How are we looking there?
How are we looking? We're looking damn great.
Actually, we're almost up to the hour.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay. Where did you leave off?
I was on
number 3?
number 3 is
The
next.
sound.
Okay.
Oh God.
A military officer is suspected of murder.
General's daughter.
Where's the answers? At
On the second page.
second page.
Yeah.
So that's
What
number
was the name
3.
of
Is that the title? It's a long title.
Because there's the title in the italics and then the description.
What's the title?
An officer and a murderer. A military
Is that
officer
what it's called?
is suspected of murder.
That's so bad it has to be real.
So,
Yeah, I'd say it's real.
It's real. It's real.
I bet it's real bad too.
Okay.
Officer
I'll do this one in that same.
Movie
Innovation.
phone.
An older woman finds love with a younger man in Aruba. Aunt Flo's got her groove back.
That's the name of the movie.
Aunt Flo's got her groove
It sounds
back.
like something like
I'd say it's
some
fake.
woman on her period.
What do you think?
Fake.
Fake or real?
Has to be fake.
Yeah, that's fake because it's actually
It's
how
like-
Stella got her groove back.
Yeah.
Yes, it must have been where they were taking that from.
You know what's funny? Doc Rock's show is tonight. We could listen to it if we want.
Oh,
So-
really?
We could do lots of things if we wanted to.
Yeah, like cut out our ears. Our ear balls with a spoon because it'll hurt more. What was that? Alan Rickman did that?
What are you doing?
Didn't I will cut out his eyes with a spoon.
This is Hans
But
Gruber.
why a spoon? Because it'll hurt more, you fool.
Oh,
It wasn't Severus
Yeah.
Snape.
No, it was Alan Rickman
I
in
believe
like
you.
Robin Hood.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one with
Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner.
Oh, so-
Was it that movie?
Men in
Men in Tights?
It wasn't Men in
no,
Tights.
that's
no.
the Bill Blank.
That
Mel
is
Mel
amazing.
Brooks.
That's a good movie.
I just got to say this last one because I can't even. Why I wore lipstick to my mastectomy?
Is that the title?
Yeah.
God,
A woman must cope with her breast cancer.
that has to be true.
That's
Yeah,
real.
Why I wore lipstick to my mastectomy
True.
True.
is a real movie.
God. And I bet it's horrible.
Oh my God. Who? What? Pat Benatar was in it?
Maybe.
No, I said I bet that's horrible.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Dead Ringer, 1-800-MURDER.
Oh, that sounds
A
totally
plucky
real.
retiree investigates suspicious murders of telemarketers.
That sounds totally real.
Fake.
No, real.
If it's real, I'm going home.
You're going home eventually anyway, but
Yeah, but
I'm gonna. It's
Is it
real.
oh God! See you later.
Okay.
bye. Well, it was good to have everybody here for the 25th episode of 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio.
Zing.
You know, we should do like a jingle. You know, when they go like, like one of us could say 137 FM, and then all of three of us go Nerd Talk Radio. something
Okay,
like
do
that.
it.
Does want to do that?
Do it right now.
Okay. Who should do it? Okay, I'll do 1337.
Who's got the buttery voice?
I don't know.
Who's loaded with butter?
I am. Well, just give me a few beers, and I'll be loaded with butter.
I didn't have butter for dinner.
Nobody better lay a finger on my butterfinger.
Okay, so I'll say 137 FM, and then
We'll all say
137 FM,
Nerd Talk
and then we all say
Radio.
137. Okay, sorry, 137. What?
Ah!
1337 FM.
Nerd
Talk
Talk.
Radio.
Do it like that, okay?
So
Yeah,
that
but
wasn't
better.
the test. That was just leading up.
No,
to
that
it.
you passed the test. Now we're gonna do it.
Okay, let's do it.
So, okay, 1337 FM.
Nerd Talk Radio.
Perfect.
There we go. There.
That's
How
a
you like
good
that?
way to leave it.
How you like me now?
So, are we at our limit of fun
For
and hilarity for this week?
for this episode,
Yeah,
I think we are. So
let's cut her off there.
thanks for coming, everybody.
That's what the rabbi said.
Drive safe.
No, but drive
if you had
unsafe.
something to drink, please take a cab or
Or drive.
Sarah, don't
Get
forget your
somebody
pants.
lady, put your shirt back on. It's over now.
So I want to thank everyone in the studio audience. I want to thank the guys behind the scenes, which is me.
Yeah, and me.
And
The whole crew we got back working there, they're a bunch of great guys and gals.
and a bunch of I want to thank our writers and, our
the cameraman.
Yeah, and our equipment techs.
Yeah, the
and
caterer, the gaffer.
Let's
Can't
not
forget
talk
him.
The
about
best
our
boy
personal
grip.
masseuse.
Best Boy Grip always confused me, but it sounds like a gay title.
The boy grip.
So
It sounds like he's putting
Oh,
tape on parts that he shouldn't be
the
putting
Best
tape
Boy
on.
Grip.
The best boy grip.
He's the best boy with a grip.
Yeah,
He's got a good grip, that kid.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks for
dude.
coming. Bye.